Welcome, Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere in your chart. It's time for another reading, Sagittarius. We're going to focus on astrology, horoscope, and tarot. And we're also going to focus on trust, lies, and love. And God answering your prayers and something big that's coming your way or it's going to be set into motion. For those of you who received the other one, congratulations. I'm going to put it here at the end. We're going to open it up for you. Yes? God answers your prayers. What is that about? We have the warrior reversed here. I'm going to show you in the upright. It looks like this. Some of you are indigenous, right? This is Native American. This is Hawaiian, Samoa, Papua New Guinea, right? This is also Maluku, African, right? These are all indigenous people, right? Look, the warrior is reversed, right? Now, loads of you also know, right? That's also in my bloodline, right? The indigenous part. It says, be fearless and strong. You're giving up on a fight here, Sagittarius. You don't want to fight anymore. You're done fighting with something or with someone. The warrior is also, for some of you, literally, right? You could be in the Navy, Marines, Special Forces, military, right? This is you, right? Yeah, maybe you're a pensionado, right? Others of you, you don't want to work there anymore. You're going to change domains. So this could be that you work in Navy, Marine, Special Forces, military. Right now, you're becoming an accountant. Others of you, you're going to set up your own business and start a beauty salon, right? Whatever this is, right? You're making a huge change here. But one thing is for sure, you don't want to fight anymore. So be fearless and stand strong, right? God answers your prayers. You don't have to do everything alone, Sagittarius. You do know that, right? You can ask other people for help. Some of you Sagittarius have strong Aquarius or Capricorn in your chart. You always want to do things alone, but you can ask for help here. Yes? Others of you, you don't want to help somebody anymore. You're done. This is somebody who's not grateful, somebody who takes advantage of you, somebody who always feels entitled, right, that you help them out. So you don't want to help them out anymore. But one thing is for sure, you don't want to fight anymore. Others of you, you have somebody, right, that's affected by the war. So whether it's Ukraine, right, or whether it's in Israel, Gaza, right, you are affected by the war because you have people living there and it's affecting you really big. And warrior reverse is like you feel hopeless, you feel helpless because you can't do anything about the situation. So the warrior reversed is not about giving up, right? It's about you don't want to fight anymore. Somebody might be saying to you, are you giving up on me? You're saying, I'm not giving up on you. I just don't want to fight anymore. Those are two different things, right? You're not giving up. You just don't want to fight anymore, Sagittarius. Whatever this is. If you are indigenous, right? Native American, Maluku, Samoa, Hawaiian, right? Papua New Guinea, Aboriginals, all those beautiful indigenous, families, right? With warrior reversed, there is a secret, of course, right? That you're keeping to yourself. You're not sharing that with anybody else, right? This is why it's called indigenous, right? So, yeah. I also see something about a tattoo, a new tattoo or removal of tattoo, a design of a tattoo, maybe you're a tattoo artist. I don't know, you're going to call a tattoo artist. There's something also about a tattoo here. Yeah, whatever that means for you. God answers your prayers. Let's see. God answers your prayers. Show me, please. God answers your prayers. We have the Six of Pentacles reversed here. Dandelion is here. Number 2, 2662 is important. The 6th of February and the 2nd of June. Taurus and Aquarius energy is here, okay? Whatever that means for you. Dandy or Danny, Daniel, Daniela, Daniello. The lifestyle, the dress style. Dandy is here, right? Mandy is also here. Madison is here. Madison Square. Madison Avenue, the name Madison, Maddie. Something about Deshaun is also here. Or Sean. Or Shauna or something like that. Yeah, I just need you to have a look at these. God answers your prayers, right? Like, You see these flowers, right? Very soft, right? They're gonna grow, right? Because they're supposed to do that. The Warrior is reversed. It's like you're being asked, right, to attack these beautiful flowers, this beautiful nature, beautiful earth, right? You're like, why? I don't want to do that. I don't want to be part of that. So this could be God answers your prayers, right? Because your deep meditation about what's going on in the world, right, is affecting you in a big way, where you're making decisions, right, regarding your peace. Or this is, your relationship with people. Romantic, business, platonic, family member, co-worker, friend, love, just ex the butcher, right? It's all here. Yeah. There's also something about landscaping. There's something about a gardener. Or Gary, or Garrison, right? Geronimo is also here. Yeah. And there's something about the river. The river is here. Yeah. Some of you are river people, right? You are island people. That's part of the indigenous energy also, right? Island people, right? Indigenous. And then there's something here about a change. God answers your prayers where city life, right, is too busy. You want to go to a rural area, right? So some of you are making the change, the shift. This is also going back to your roots. You're going back to your roots here. And then I literally have something about landscaping. There's a lot of plants, a lot of nature. Everything needs to be cut away, right? Something like that. Yeah. God answers your prayers. Let's see, Sagittarius. What's that about? God answers your prayers. If somebody says to you, right, cut away these plants or these flowers, you're saying, no, I don't want to. I don't want to cut these, but attack these flowers. You're like, why? They're not doing anything. Show me, please. God answers your prayers. The family room is reversed. Number 212 is important. The 21st, the 20th, or the 22nd of your birthday, right? Number 2. But also number 1 and 3 is important, or your birthday. And others of you, the month of February is important. 20th, 21st, 22nd is important. The family room is reversed. You could be having fights with your family, Sagittarius, about your family, or somebody saying something about your family, you're not having it. Others of you, this is a toxic family, right? They're not as innocent as they seem to be. Why? Because these flowers are here, right? And then this family room, but the Warrior is reversed. It could also be that for the first time you want to talk about your childhood dynamics, maybe even trauma for some of you. You've kept quiet for a long time, now you want to speak up, now you want to talk about it. This is like, I went through this, I went through that, this is what my real life was about. Maybe you're saying that to your children, maybe to a new partner. This is opening up, okay, about fights. And you don't want to fight anymore. You're not giving up, you just don't want to fight anymore. Okay, final message here. God answers your prayers. Yeah, there's a new house, a new home. The 6 of Swords is moving away from the house. 196 is important. The 19th of June is important. Others of you, this is church, of course, right? Mandir, synagogue, mosque, right? This is also La Sagrada Familia. Some of you are going to go to Barcelona, or you come from Spain, right? You are from Barcelona, right? Maybe you're a Spaniard, I don't know. Others of you vacation or whatever this is, right? La Sagrada Familia. And Familia is here. Family room. La Sagrada Familia. Interesting. Gaudi is important, right? Gaudi, who is the artist, right? And others of you, Gauri is important. Any people, Gauri? Gauri is important. Shah Rukh Khan is important. Or the name Khan, right? Khan. Khan, 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 right? But Khan, Jan, means to go, to move, which we have here with the 6 of Swords. Some of you Arabian, Spanish, Dutch energies here. There could be a fight here about inheritance, Sagittarius. About a house. About a hospital. Who took care of who, right, in the hospital. Inheritance is here, okay, issues. Warrior reverse is family room. Somebody's going to say, I did everything for, my family. They didn't, right? You did everything. They didn't do it, right? But you did. Nobody's giving you respect. Nobody's honoring you. It's like, okay, fine. Let me leave it for what it is. The Six of Swords is you're arriving in God's house here. And you say, I might not have my family right, or I might not have people right that are, sincere to me, loyal to me, right? But I do have God on my side. So, yeah, God answers your prayers, right? This could also be a difference, of opinion when it comes to religion, spirituality. Maybe they don't like it. I don't know. Maybe you're Islamic, right? Maybe you've become converted Islamic, right? And your family's Christian. They don't like it, or vice versa. Or maybe you're married, right? Maybe you're, Hindu, right? And you married an Islamic person. Your family doesn't like it. You don't care. You're going to get married anyhow here. You don't want to fight with the family. For some of you, this is marriage, right? Because this is church. They don't accept the person that you're with, that you're married, that you're going to marry, your fiance. Or you still need to get married, right? You're like, fine. If you don't want to come, you don't come. Don't come. Others of you don't even want them there, right? It's not invited. And others of you, this is death, right? Family reversed. A warrior, right? This is also speaking up about stuff that happened when you were little, right? And others of you, you find it a disgrace because your father, your mother, right? Maybe you come from a military family. Navy, Marine, Special Forces, right? And they don't get the respect, the honors that they should be receiving. Whatever this is about, right? Give me a final about family room here. Because some of you, you're trying to work it out with your family. Or it's about your family. Or I don't know what this is with family, right? You're like, fine. If we can't work it out, I'll just leave. I leave it for what it is. Show me, please. Yeah, the secret of Camelot is here. The authority of spirit is here. So, look, you literally go home. Wow. Look in the background, right? This is this church, right? Or house, right? And there you have it too. Do you see that? In the background. And your previous reading had a lot of 12 in it. You have it again here, okay? 12. 12 is here again, okay? You have a lot of 12s. You keep seeing 12, 12 on the clock. There's something about betrayal, right? Because Camelot is also about betrayal. The name Camille, Camilla, Camilla. Camelot is, of course, here. Camelot, Indian people. Some of you have Venus in Sagittarius. This is even more important. Venus in Sagittarius. Libra is also here. Taurus is here. Sagittarius energy is here. Cancer energy is here. Aquarius energy is here. And others of you, you keep seeing 12, 12. That was in your other reading too. Something about Bob Ross painting. Bob Ross, that was in your other reading too, right? Monet and Manet. And now I have Bob Ross. Some of you, Manny or Manuel, Emmanuel, Emanuela is here. The names. So God answers your prayers, right? You're not giving up. You just don't want to fight anymore. And by not fighting, you're realizing that a lot of energy that was wasted, right? You can spend it on yourself. You can spend it on the people that loves you. You can spend it on people, right, that genuinely want to, build a life with you, right? Yeah. I'm looking at the card here because there's another message that I have here. Names that are important. I told you, right? Camelot, Camilla, Cami, Melanie, Melissa, Elian, Elliot, Lotte, Elton is also here. Elton John. Songs of Elton John. Amory is here. Amina is here. Amira is here. Michael is also here. I don't know, Sagittarius. There's something about a camera also here, okay? There's a camera in your house. There's a secret camera in your house. Be mindful. Okay. Trust, lies, and love. Show me, please, Sagittarius. Trust, lies, and love. The Tower is reversed. There's a crisis here that's still manageable, okay? If there is a crisis here, you can still manage it. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Sagittarius, your own energy is here in lies, okay? If you feel that somebody's lying to you, they are lying. They could, by the way, tell you that they're from a certain family, okay? They're not, Sagittarius. Somebody could be saying, yeah, you know, my mom this, my dad this. No. They don't even have evidence who their mom and their dad is. They're lying. It's social media, right? Everybody be careful. They're lying. If you have multiple Sagittarius in your chart, you need to be extra mindful. If you're a cross watcher and you're feeling that a Sagittarius is lying, that could be the case. Why? Because the wheel is here. Love is the Tower reversed, Scorpio energy. And trust is the Prince of Pentacles reversed. There is a masculine energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, that you cannot trust. Dutch people, there's something about Ria. All of you, Ria. Chris Ria. He's an artist. Something about suits. It suits you, or this is a suit, wearing a suit. Or a suitcase. Oh. The sun just came out. Leo. Be careful, because somebody could be doing something in your suitcase. If you're going to go traveling, the sun is reversed, right? This is border control. This is not being able, right, to maybe even to come back, maybe even being stuck in a different country. Oh, Lord. For somebody, this could be Dubai, okay? If you're being invited, you're an Instagram model, and they're saying, yes, we're going to take you in a beautiful ship, blah, 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 as a model. No. That's Dubai Potty, right? You have to do other stuff. If you don't know what Dubai Potty is, just Google it, find it on YouTube, you will see what it's about. Yes, if you're an Instagram model or you're a model anyhow, right? You don't go to those, parties, right? You don't. The sun reversed is Leo also. Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energies here. Why is the sun? Why did the sun fall out for you reverse? Which is the moon, right? Cancer, lies. There's a Leo who says, I have nothing to do with it. 6 of Wands is reversed. This is Leo again. Or a Leo is saying that you're lying, or you are convinced that a Leo is lying. Whatever the case is, you will know it's true. Show me love with the Tower reversed here. Your own card is here, Temperance. You could be dealing with a love interest that has a very annoying family or a toxic family here, okay? They don't want you to be successful. They don't want you to be the partner of your person. If you're dealing with a toxic family, it's here. You keep giving, right? Which is here. That's Temperance, that's you. And then the Tower is reversed. It's something is fixed because you take the initiative. If you are a mediator or you're trying to work things out between different parties, right? You will succeed, Sagittarius. Show me you in the upright here with love. The Queen of Cups is here. There's a lot of water now coming in, right? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Definitely Scorpio energy is here. There's something here about fake angry energy, okay? Because the 6 of Wands, the sun is reversed, right? All this fire is gone. Somebody is lying about being tired, exhausted, maybe even being ill. Or they are lying about being angry. They're both emotional states, right? Cancer, it's the prison of the soul. So as long as they get you in an emotional state, that's how they get to you. Be mindful, be careful about this energy. Show me the lies here. Yeah, the Prince of Cups is reversed. So there's something about somebody lying about their whereabouts. Somebody says, it wasn't me, I wasn't there, I didn't do it, they did. Whatever this is. This Prince of Cups, right, is also somebody who... it's a night energy, right? They're in and out of your life. You never know where you stand. But also, there is no security, no stability here. Maybe somebody says, you know, this time it's going to be different. It's not going to be different, Sagittarius. You keep giving here, right? With Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe you keep forgiving them. I don't know. But then they do it again and again and again. The sun is reversed. Okay, so they work with moon energy. You could be dating a witch, or you're in love with a witch. Your other reading was you destroyed the witchcraft, right? Or somebody wants you to fall for a witch. And others of you are moving away from the witch. That was your other reading, right? You don't want to fight anymore. Show me, please. Yeah, Eight of Swords is here. There's a lot of backstabbing energy here, okay? Family, friends, maybe even your person. They're all backstabbing here. And the interesting part, right? The back is not even being stabbed here, right? It's your front stabbing. Wow. There's also a fight in a car here or something like that. You're fighting in the car about family, or you're in the car. Your family calls you. You have to leave your person. You got to do this and this and this for your family again. Show me, please. Oh, yeah, the Empress is reversed. Somebody says, I didn't do it. They did. God answered your prayers here, right? Whatever you left or whatever you're going to leave behind, the sun does not shine there. The moon is not even shining, right? Moonlight doesn't exist because it's 0.0001% of the sun, right? It's sunlight. It's a leftover, right, of the sun, right? That's what moonlight is, leftover of sunlight. It's never, moonlight does not exist. Let's look at the timer, yeah. Why is the sun reversed here? There's this Leo energy again, okay? Lord. I don't know, okay? Somebody gets caught traveling. I don't know if somebody wants to put something in your suitcase. Be careful, because this is border control. And then somebody, look. Somebody's being stopped and says, hey, listen, what do you have in your suitcase? Leo is here, by the way, again, right? Maybe somebody doesn't want you to be with a Leo. Chinese astrology sign, the snake, the dragon is here. 2024 is an important year. Something happened here for you. Maybe 2025 too. So the sun is reversed. Just go back to your previous reading, because in that reading I explained the storyline of Apollo, okay? That's literally what's happening here. The sun reverses the moon, right? Apollo catches his wife cheating on him. Cha. Let's see, okay? Show me the sun reverse, please, with this energy, right? Yeah, there you are. You're here again. Look, Temperance. It's a double deck, right? Look at the cards, how many? You get twice Temperance, right? So, if you are the one, right, that is helping people, you will succeed, Sagittarius, okay? If it's about your own family and they just don't want to get along, they don't want to listen, I see you leaving. Because for some of you, you're trying to help, and then suddenly you're the boogeyman, the boogie woman. Somebody just doesn't want to have a solution. Soul, right? El Sol, right? Spanish, Latin, right? Sol, the sun, solution. They don't want to have a solution. They don't. Show me something big that's coming in today. It's going to be set into motion. It says Wailing Tree, reconciliations. Yeah, it's not possible. Wow. Lord. Look at this face, right? This is a tree. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and it says reconciliations. And this is reversed. So you're saying to somebody, I don't want to fight anymore. I'm not giving up, but I don't want to fight anymore. So you're walking away. This Wailing Tree is also a number, 59. So this could definitely be about inheritance, legacy, right? Issues, family problems, you know, money, all that stuff. But also this face, right? It's so... it's a horrified face, right? So reconciliation is something big that's coming in. It's reversed. It looks like somebody's coming towards you. But the way they're coming in, right, it's not what you want. You don't want that. The Empress is even reversed here, right? You know who's the one and you know who's not the one, whether this is an Emperor or an Empress. Your own cards, right? The Temperance is here in the upright. Maybe somebody's trying to push you. You're saying, I'm taking my time. Others of you... your ancestors show up, right? The Empress also reversed here. Maybe you don't get along with your mother. Others of you, you feel that the reason that your mother or your grandma or your grandpa, your grandma or your, you know, father maybe even, they were treated in a way where you saw them suffering. Whoever did that to them, right? Give me 3 blessings for Sagittarius, please. 3 blessings. 1, 2, and 3. Ooh. Sagittarius, Kalimata shows up here, okay? Kalimata shows up in your reading. Your previous reading was God destroyed the witch, right? But now it gets even worse, right? Because for loads of you, you bought your removal of black magic, right? Everything was going wrong with love, with money, right? Everything is coming back towards you, right? And this here is reversed for them. This is the 9 of Cups, Pisces, and Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy reversed. Leo is also here. Do you see that? Okay. Your blessing is the following. Anything that was at a standstill, especially for those who bought your removal of black magic, you're good to go. If you need that, everybody, send an email, gdt88888@gmail.com. That's 5 times an 8. Or go to goddessdragontarot.com. This energy of Kalimata, right? This 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups is reversed. If you're always being attacked, right, why are you here? This is not go where you are appreciated and tolerated, all that stuff, right? Or whatever they say, right? We don't do that stuff here. This is about you really realizing, looking at your own situation. How are these people contributing to my life? If I look at my life right now, how did they support me? How did they help me? It looks like you have been giving everything. They've been giving you nothing. Maybe you stayed, right, because of family ties. And you're like, you know, that's just not what family is about, right? If you are still dealing with the situation, and you define what family is, right? Platonic or, non-platonic, you decide. But the message is, yeah, I mean, if you every day, right, need to deal with this Kalimata energy, right? That's heavy. It's almost like every day somebody's asking, did you work? Yeah. How late did you get to work? 9:30. Why did you go so late? I didn't. I said that I was coming in later because I went to the dentist first. Okay. Why didn't you tell me that you were at the dentist? Because, it's a private appointment. Next to that, you're really busy. So I thought, let it be. Okay. So you thought I was busy. And what do you think that I was busy with? Yeah, with working. Yeah, you see, you don't tell me what I'm busy with. So you don't care about me. Those kind of crazy conversations, right? I have that here. This is also death, right? So this is definitely legacy inheritance issues here. And whoever is trying to get away here with lies, right? Yeah. They're not going to get away. Is this about your ancestor, right? Your ancestors are stepping in here to make sure that whatever this is, right, that you get your fair share. Especially with 2 times the angel showing up. Show me the fair share that you're going to get. Yeah, 2 of Cups is reversed. People don't want to share, look. 2 of Cups is Cancer energy, right? It's lying. Whatever this is, they're lying. They're lying, and I don't know whether somebody stole something from you, whatever this is. You're right. Whomever you believe that stole from you, right? It's true. They stole from you. For loads of you, it's a Cancer. Yeah, the Hangman is here. This was in your other reading too, right? Others of you play stupid, right? Because you need more evidence. So you play stupid. And by playing stupid, you're gathering a lot of evidence, and then you can catch somebody or maybe even trap them for something that you need, want, and desire. Especially when it comes to money, family, legacy, inheritance, all that stuff. Yeah? There's new love coming in for those of you who wanted Sagittarius, and that could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a fellow Sagittarius. If you still are dealing here with struggles, right, regarding love, the crisis is manageable. But of course, you got to step out of your emotions, and so does your person need to do that, right? Because any emotional decision is no decision, right? It ruins your life. Cancer, 4th house moon, it ruins your life. Emotions, right? Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, share, comment, hit the notification bell. Check out also Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Leo in the video section. And there are multiple Sagittarius readings in there if you're interested. Yeah? Thank you. Bye-bye.